Have you ever wondered why the native wildlife of Ragol seems to be so vicious and intent on our complete and total destruction, to the point that we have to take these futuristic lightsabers and phasers and go down and kill them? But in this line of questioning, have you ever asked, what about the baby native animals? Welcome to the Abyss, folks. My name is Void Money, and today we're going to look for a baby Hildebear. This quest begins, as all quests do, on the Pioneer 2 lobby, where we will create a solo party, and head straight to the flight attendant-looking lady at the Hunters Guild to accept the next side story quest, the Forest of Sorrow. Cool name. Scroll down to the quest to read the description. The data from the capsules is unusual. You don't say. Sounds like a pretty normal situation to me. Everything about Ragol has been unusual so far. Select the quest to reveal the client as... Wait a sec, Alicia? Again? Hi, Alicia. The more detailed description will read. I don't believe the results taken from the data capsules. I want to go see myself. If you want to go see yourself, just look in a mirror. Keck. Anyway, as per the normal with Alicia, she'll be paying us a hefty reward of 1,500 meseta. Accept the quest to be yeeted into dialogue with Alicia Baz. Hi 3Y, it's me, Alicia Baz. Hi Alicia. Do you remember me? I asked you to get data from the Ragol animals. The only reason I remember you is because everybody was making such a big fuss about nothing over your request for an NDA. Yes, the assistant at a laboratory. Again, I don't know what's supposed to be so unusual about that, to the point that you felt the need to make an awkwardly long pause, but you do you. At that time, I was told by my boss not to disclose any details. And once again, nothing unusual or worth mentioning. This time, I'm asking you to do a job for an individual. Wait, you mean I wasn't doing a job for an individual last time? Like, perchance, your boss? Frankly speaking, I want you to go to Ragol with me. Aw yeah, girls' night out. Where's that journalist, Noel or whatever? I've studied large animals my whole life. You mean like on the Discovery Channel? I was happy to know that similar animals lived on Ragol too. But the data you brought back to us was really strange. If it's really true, then something must have happened to the animals. You don't say. I want to confirm it. I want to see Ragol's mammals and their living environments. I want to take the data myself, personally. That's my request. I know it's dangerous down there. I will kill them if necessary. I don't like fighting, but I will if I have to. If possible, I don't want to use my talent as a force. Well, let's hope that your video game AI is sophisticated enough to play along with that idea. Given that this game came out in 2000, I have my doubts. But I have to go. Please go with me. And just like that, we're off to go down to Ragol. But first, let's go talk to this little boy hanging out in the streets like some kind of Oliver Twist.
He talks to himself all the time. Are you a hunter? Please take him somewhere. What? Ask the guild first. Oh, you are so hidebound.
Hidebound? What does that even mean? Google says, unwilling or unable to change because of tradition or convention. Weird translation choice, localization team. Turns out the word hidebound is also hidebound. Who the heck came up with the idea to use a word like that? Anyway, with that out of the way, let's head on down to Ragol. And immediately, you will be yeeted back into dialogue with Alicia Baz. That data you reported was taken around the dome, wasn't it? Why, yes. Please, take me to that place. With pleasure. We can head on our way to clearing Forest 1, and Alicia will interrupt us pretty quickly. There should be a transporter that will bring us to the dome. Will it still work after that big explosion? I wonder. Well, we'll worry about that when we find it. Considering the explosion happened before we even got here, and we've been going back and forth between Forest 1 and 2 for a while, actually, I have to put your scientific credentials into question here. After clearing a couple more rooms, Alicia will predictably interrupt us again. Can we use that transporter to get to the dome? Let's go. Geez, okay, but not before first painstakingly clearing the entire Forest 1, scouring it for loot, and heading up to the Pioneer 2 to dispose of said loot. Back down on Ragol, we can progress to Forest 2, and Alicia will surprisingly not immediately yeet us into dialogue. Nice! After killing the first swarm of enemy mobs, we'll be ambushed by an adult Hildebear, and soon after dispatching it, find a baby Hildebear.
Do you see that? It must be some mammal's young. It looks very young. Can we get closer?
You mean to kill it? When you try to kill it, it will just exclaim a bunch of ellipses before disappearing. Okay then.
It's gone.
No shit. After fighting through several more rooms with many more Hildebears, Alicia will interrupt again.
Just a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Same results as before. It means that the data was accurate. This really is data from the native animals on Ragol. Unbelievable.
What, do they have human genes or something? That would actually be pretty unbelievable and interesting.
How is it strange? Well, it's hard to explain as it's a genetic issue. I think the gene pool has been altered. It's just too unusual. I've studied animals for a long time, and I'd never believe this.
Well, I mean, they are animals from another planet, so maybe you don't really know what to expect. Anyway, from there, we can move on to fight even more Hildebear. There sure are a lot of Hildebear here. At least they're a decent source of experience. If we kill all the rest of the Hildebear as we come across them, we can head up to that area where the weather computer was. Remember that quest? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's appearing on a card on screen right now, and you can go back and watch it. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe before buckling back in and listening to Alicia Baz one more time.
3Y, is that an input device for weather observation?
I don't know how these NPCs keep concluding that, but, well, yes, it is.
Does it still work?
Let's go see.
Hey, does it work?
Dudette, that's redundant.
Accessing computer. Access denied.
Didn't work. How about the local data? Maybe something about the animals?
Accessing local data.
These parts of the quests are always like pulling teeth.
Look, here it is. Pioneer 1 called it a Hildebear.
Dude, I've been calling it that since we bumped into them. Can't you see their names in the heads-up display?
Well, Hildebears are very friendly. They never attack unless they are needlessly provoked. This doesn't sound like the Hildebears we've met.
That's all. Okay, down to the southeast, we'll find the last and final section of the Forest 2. And when you know it, more Hildebears. Once you kill them, you might notice a little white cursor on the minimap. When you approach, you'll see the baby Hildebear again. Ow!
Ah! It's a baby. Not aggressive at all.
Dang, Alicia, what are you doing hiding way over there?
It looks so weak. It doesn't look like its parents are feeding it.
Dang, you can't even escape neglectful parents on Ragol.
And it's hurt. Why? What hurt you? Oh, poor baby. The current environment on this planet may be too harsh for it now. 3Y, what do you think about us taking it back with us?
I think it's a great idea.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
We cannot bring him to our world. The baby should stay here.
Wow, fun police over here.
I'm sure that something is changing the animals for the worst on Ragol, but I must not change Ragol's nature with my one-sided sympathy. That's what I hated at the lab.
What, everyone at the lab's changing Ragol's nature with their one-sided sympathy? What does that even mean?
Okay, I've made up my mind. 3Y, back to Pioneer 2 now. I'll investigate the cause of their unnatural behavior. It's the only thing that I can do now. Let's go back to Pioneer 2.
And just like that, a telepipe back to Pioneer 2 will appear. If you talk to the baby Hildebear, it'll howl one last time before disappearing. Guess we can't take it back after all. Anyway, back to the Pioneer 2. It won't be long before Alicia bids her farewells.
I really appreciate you helping me out.
Do you appreciate me enough to do some, girl stuff?
Don't forget to visit the counter at the Hunters Guild.
She'll then disappear, leaving us to talk to little Oliver Twist.
He's been talking to himself. Perhaps he has nobody to talk to.
It's at that point I realized he was talking about the other dude standing next to him all along. Other dude will say,
Why did we have to hire hunters to help with our study? Nonsense. I hate it.
Oh, I get it. Alicia left the lab because she hated it too. Wait a sec, do you work for the lab too? Well, that's clear as mud. Anyway, we can head back to the Hunters Guild to accept our reward, And with that, our mission is over. And also with that, our video is over. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to stay tuned for the next one. Or, watch all my other PSO videos if you haven't already. In fact, you can watch them even if you have. That's all for today, folks. Have fun and stay safe, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye-bye!